is later in the day. It's 7 o'clock. If it's one thing that I am going to do is stop traffic to save a dog, a pet, an animal. I didn't bring him home. You can stop looking at me like that, okay? As soon as I got home, I knew she was gonna be like, if this bitch bring in another stray ass animal, yeah, a stray dog. I'm on the road. I'm headed to get the coffee that I was supposed to be getting this morning. And out of nowhere, I just see this tiny little black dog just bouncing his little ass on the median. And I'm looking for the owner. And the owner is calling out to him. I think he called him Poppy or Pablo or something like that. Anyway, he's calling out to the dog, and the dog is just playing, tongue hanging out his mouth, just frolicking on the median in the grass. And I'm trying to call him to me. Like, I put my hazards on. Hello, mind you, that's what y'all supposed to do. When you stop in the middle of traffic, put your hazards on, okay? Put my hazards on, and I'm, leaning out the window, so I decided to pull up and get the fuck out. I got out and I literally walked over to him, like took a few steps, crouched down, and was like, come here, Poppy, come to me. I don't even think that was his name though, but that's what I kept calling him. And the owner walks over, he's like, you can fucking have him. I don't even care. Like, he stops before coming closer to me. He stops and he's like, you can have him, you can have him. I'm like, no, you can come and get him. I would definitely take him, and I should have. Someone would be so mad. She just looked at me too, like, what you mean? She just looked at me like, what you mean? I should have too. The owner walks up to him, and I'm like, don't hit him, because his hand was up. And the poor dog is just like burying his face into my arm, like doing like this. And just for 2 seconds, I loved him. Just for 2 seconds, I loved him and got to love him. And then once the owner got up to him, I'm just like, don't hit him, don't hit him. He's like, I'm not, but I'm gonna yank his ass. He literally picked him up by the collar and carried him that way. Like, the dog's feet never touched the ground. And I just couldn't turn back and look. After I saw that, I was like, look this way. Because if I turn around and that dog is dead, child. Not related, but some people really don't deserve dogs. They really don't. I can't tell you how many times I would come out of my cul-de-sac and see a dead one out at the intersection. And I know I'm in the South, so it's like puppy mills every fucking where, but that's still disturbing. My little gentle ass heart just couldn't take it. And now that I'm thinking about it this whole time, I'm just like, I should have taken him. I should have. He was so cute. Oh. The point of the matter is, before I even turned you on to do this reading, before I even turned you on to do this reading, Melissa said you heard the call and you answered it. So this is you answering the call. Oh, I just saw Out of Time. Okay. After the read that I did this morning, I needed a scary movie. I needed a real scary movie, and this gave all the thrills. I'm so happy that I saw it too. It was really good. Can we talk about Odessa for 2 seconds though? Odessa. Oh, I love that girl. I am crushed. Secret is, I got a whole crush on her. My goodness, my good. So in the movie, her character was one that needed to always be in a relationship. She needed to always have a companion, even though she found companionship in her friends. Her friends were, she actually said it, and I said this in another read. This is exactly why I'm here. I was like, okay, you answer the call. There's a reason for you doing this. There's a reason that you said this in another read. Go back to the cards when you get home. She said, those friends are the closest thing that I have to connectivity. That is the closest thing that I have to a real commitment, to real family, to real love. She said all of that in like one phrase, right? I'm gonna let you see the movie and you'll figure out what I'm talking about. But the person that she was with, it wasn't that she didn't care about them, didn't love them or whatever, but you know, her friends were attached to her. Like, she could talk to them and speak spitefully to them and it would still be out of love. But there was also a friend that was a self-pronounced psychic medium. There's always someone in a scary movie that knows more than everybody else because they know the folklore, they know the town's history or something like that. The movie was really good. It really was. But back to you answered the call. Like I said, I will always stop traffic for a stray, right? I've taken in, how many? 3 strays? 3 strays. But this morning's read, I was telling y'all about a dream that I had that my wife in the dream brought home 3 Boston Terriers. And the dog that I just saw, of course, you know, as I see him, he was all black, medium-sized dog. So he was like a, not a miniature pit, but he was a pit. He was definitely a puppy. We'll just say it was a pit puppy. He was just so cute, so sweet. Whew. But anyway, I'm here because, my dear, you have answered the call for something, and we're about to figure out what that something is. You are connected to a group of people that you can't tear yourself away from in life or death. No matter who comes into your life, this group of people are with you. You may feel like you are the stray. Here comes the channels. Here comes the channel messages, because I'm starting to breathe heavy here. You may feel like you are the stray in the situation, in the group, in the pack. Everyone else has their own family connectivity, and you are a pivotal point or pivotal person in this group, but you still feel like the stray. So you don't cling to relationships, but you cling to being in a relationship or in relationship to satisfy that other aspect of you. That's something that you don't want to say out loud. It's something that you don't even talk about. You could be adopted. You could be very eager to foster children. You could be very eager to adopt children as well, adopt pets, or take in others to love on them. Even though Dessa's character, she had that connectivity of her group of friends, but she still took on other partners, and she was with this guy for 3 months, and then with somebody else for 6 months, and somebody else for 3 months, and somebody else for 6 months. And I said in another read that there are a few single people out there that will date and give you about 6 months max. And it's not a written contract or anything, but it's like by 6 months, they've determined if it's a yes or no with you, and you are dismissed. But they are either on a mission to get married, on a mission to, start their family, or that's just how they chose to live their life. Side note, men in pink shirts. Love y'all. For no reason, just love y'all. Ooh. There are single people out there wow, that choose to live their life as I'm going to date for about 3 to 6 months, give or take, see how it goes. If it's a no, it's a no, but I'm dating to marry. So this situation is they're dating to marry. They're dating, and the deck wanted to split. I don't know if it caught that, but we have divine intervention. So I'm getting that with wedding vibes, divine intervention, and confidence. You are an individual that is single. You may be of the tribe. You may be why was I about to say that? I mean, you may be biased. That's not what I was going to say. I was about to say bipolar. I'm going to edit that part out. You may be of the tribe. You may be bisexual. But the point is, you operate in a matter of, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. It's not even that your partner has to mesh well with your friends. They have to make sense for you. the person that you're dealing with right now, today, this person makes sense for you, and you're actually afraid. They don't threaten your confidence. They don't weaken your confidence. They don't make you shrink yourself. I'm getting that they add to your confidence. This person that you're with adds to your confidence in a way that you didn't expect them to. Whoa. I'm getting that this person is definitely down for you. With this divine intervention, I'm getting that this person isn't just down for you, that this person is supposed to stick around past your time frame. Yeah, atonement. I just said you have certain feelings that you didn't share with this person. It's not that you don't want to be in a relationship or that you want to see things through. I'm getting completion anxiety when it comes to certain matters, not necessarily your relationships though. That's a good one. You have completion anxiety, but not when it comes to your relationships. If they can thug it out with you, then you'll make it work, or you'll stick it out with them as well. And it's not even that you all are on struggle love. Things are probably going good, going great, and you all are going with the flow of things. There's no pressure. Yeah, I mean, in 3-6 months, you really shouldn't feel pressure. You shouldn't feel, I mean, by 3 months, you should know where it's going. By 6 months, you should damn sure know where it's going. Hello? But this person doesn't take away from that. They daggone sure don't take away from who you are as a strong, confident individual. But you haven't told them everything. We got confidence and abundance and money coming in. Ooh, my spaghetti is boiling. Un momento, please. Now, with confidence and money coming in, I'm getting that your friends, your friend group, that close connectivity that you have. Why did the duck split? I know what you did last summer. Yeah, your friend group. Oh, y'all have been through some shit. Hello, I just got some scary shit. Yeah, y'all have been through some shit. They add to your confidence in a way that gives you a good ego boost. This friend group keeps you in check, calls you out on your bullshit. I like them. Oh, I like them. I like this friend group. This is your tribe. They call you on your bullshit. They call you out if, you slipping, you acting out, but you do the same for them. So that's why they add to your confidence, is that they keep you in alignment with what it is you want out of life. So they keep you on the right track. Those are friends, not people that tear you down and say, oh, well, you're not doing enough. It's like, sweetheart, didn't you say you wanted to do X, Y by this time last year? So why aren't you doing it? Let's work on that together. Let's talk. Let's sit down and talk about this. Why are you not doing that? What's going on? What's wrong? Girl, I like them. Good for you. Divine intervention. Yeah, this is your coven. Oh, you feel like your friends were heaven sent. That's cute. And when I was saying that y'all went through something together, you went through a couple of dark days, but I'm also getting that y'all went through a couple of deaths, a couple of tragic situations. Somebody may have lost a father over the summertime. Somebody may have, I'm getting that someone lost a father. Someone rekindled a relationship with their father, and they went with their friends for help. Okay. We have karma on the way with wedding vibes. So, like I said, you give people 3 to 6 months, right? And with that atonement card, I'm also getting that you still have not told the person that you're dating this. Yeah, dude was surprised. He was like, what you mean? You was with Julia for 3 months before me? What about Julia? So you need to have that conversation with the person that you're dating, okay? I don't feel like they're going to leave you. I know that they are going to look at you differently, but they're going to look at you with open eyes now. Before, it wasn't just rose-colored glasses. The glasses were, kind of pink, but they're going to look at you and be like, oh, I see you differently now. And it's a matter of respect as well. So yeah, girl, have that conversation. Have the conversation. Opportunities happen. You never know what's going to happen once you talk to this person. And this is actually coming in on wedding vibes. This is Three of Swords, Coven, Divine Intervention. This goes back onto what I was saying about, your friends and you going through something. Three of Swords ass energy. You were heartbroken about something that you went through, and your coven was the light. I'm also getting that you went to God in prayer. You prayed by yourself, but you also saw the light with your group of friends too. See how we have the light here twice? That's amazing to feel like you can go to God, feel His love, or go out in the woods and hug a tree and feel the universe, responding to you, and then go to a group of friends and still feel that same compassion. That's beautiful. They helped you through some dark days. That's lovely. Yeah, you feel like your friends are a whole vibe, a whole bop. That's nice. I like that. I like that for you. Good for you. They give you strength. We got atonement and strength here and on their roster. So I'm also getting that you need to find the strength. You're going to go to your friends to find the strength to actually tell them, this is who I really am. I love y'all. I may keep y'all at a distance on certain things, but y'all already know. They're going to look at you like, girl, we already know that. The deck split. Yeah, it split right back on. I know what you did last time, but they're going to look at you like, yeah, we already know that. You need to go tell them. If you like them, have feelings for them, love them, then you need to go tell them. Now that's the question. Why aren't you telling this person? Why is it that you need to find strength to have that conversation with this person? And make an actual solid offer. You want to. You do. But you're keeping some things from this person that you're dealing with. Your friends are telling you to have the confidence. They're not going to walk away from you. They're not going to turn away from you. But you don't think that they're going to accept your offer. Why is that? Okay. What I just received was, you are not the emperor. This person is the emperor. This person is the one that you want to go and have this conversation with, okay? It just got really hot in here. All I'm making is spaghetti. All I did was boil some noodles. My goodness. Dang. This person that you are interested in, that you're hiding things from, that you're going to your coven and talking to them about, this emperor. Talk to me about the emperor. Ooh, Libra. And illusions that you're hiding things from is what I said. Hello, Libra, are you hiding some things from your emperor? Now, I'm not feeling that you are not in connection with this person. I'm also not feeling that you see this person on a daily. There's something about this relationship that triggers childhood wounds for you. The deck split again. Black magic. Libra, illusions. This Emperor's aura tickles you. It's an offer. We have the district. You find them sexually attractive. You find their aura intoxicating though. I just smelt them like a vampire to blood type of thing, but not in a toxic ass way. Oh my gosh. It was more of a, You ever walk past somebody and instantly know that they have on Jean-Paul Gaultier? Like you could just smell it in the air? Or walk past somebody and you're like, I know what that is. I know what that smell is. That's what I mean by it's intoxicating. And it's their aura. It has nothing to do with the cologne or perfume that they're wearing. Strength, you're not blocked. I keep wanting to call you Empress. That's so funny though. That's so funny. You're not blocked. And y'all even look good together. So look good together. I'm not taking this as a physical thing. I'm taking this as an emotional thing. Like I said, their aura tickles you. It does something for you. You want to lay in it. You want to lay in it. And by in it, I mean like literally on them and just soak them in. Wow, girl. Shit. That's why I'm hot. You really just want to bask in their aura. That's what I'm getting. Wow. So what I started to say was, with this card, I'm getting that you two are on the same frequency. I'm getting that this person is an emperor in your eyes because you feel like this person is on your frequency, okay? If you don't make this offer, you're going to be sitting in regret. You could be a water sign. I'm getting that you're in regret right now because you haven't said everything that you want to say to this person. What the hell is it you want to say? That they're on your frequency. What'd I say? It's their aura that does it for you. And this is the Emperor. This Emperor may be a Gemini, but I'm getting that this is about their frequency, their aura, their energy. Y'all talk to each other telepathically. Even if you all are not in the same area, I'm feeling like I just felt them. I just felt them move or shift or do something. This is only for a few people, but if you've ever, been in your car driving somewhere and then randomly just feel somebody caress your hand or feel somebody like nestle up next to you, that's what you're feeling, okay? That's exactly what you're getting. That's why I took the longest pause, because I was like, whoa, what is that? Like, that's what you're feeling. And it's funny because normally when I do these, I'm trying to get a feel for where it is you're headed. You know what I mean? Where it is you're headed. And right now, you are like stuck in your head. We have Gemini sitting on top of illusion, sitting on top of the moon. So you are definitely stuck in your head about this situation, Libra. Did I say that correct? About this situation, Libra. Yeah. I don't know, situation just didn't sound right when it came out of my mouth. Do you say situation in a weird way? Can I tell y'all how I love when people mispronounce words? Because of the way that they speak, and not mispronounce it, but the way that they pronounce it. It just does something to me. We're gonna move on. Anyway, maybe that's you. Maybe that's you about this Emperor. I'll give you an example. The way, and I've said this plenty of times, the way that Bruno Mars says please. See, it's not a mispronounce. It's just the way that it comes out of his mouth. Just please. Just sips coffee at 7 o'clock in the evening. This Emperor spoils you. And I'm getting that it's not on a monetary level. It's not that they buy you gifts. It's not that they buy your favorite candles. They probably do. I was at a store and saw something that you like, so I got it for you. They probably do that a lot, but it's not even about that. Oh, this is exactly what it is. You may have a fear of heights, right? You have to go up the ladder to change a light bulb, and they'll hold your hand all the way up, or help you come down, or tell you, I got it for you. Ah, there it is, there it is. When you have to do something and this Emperor can sense that you are some sort of, in some manner timid about it, shy about it, you don't really want to do it, but you know you have to. they step in and do it. And that's the type of spoiling you that they do. It's very sweet. That's very sweet. Oh my goodness. This person brings you your favorite dessert when Aunt Flo comes to town. This person brings you your favorite candy when they come to visit you. They treat you as if you are this dainty little precious thing, and that is how they spoil you. Like I said, it's not about buying you bags or taking you on lavish trips. It is like the littlest thing. And what I saw was you all sitting on a couch, and as soon as you sit down, they like move their arm out and pull the cover so you can just come right in. Like, this is your spot. Like, come on in. That's so cute. Oh, they're thinking about you too. I just said they're thinking about you too. Like, hello, we got sitting in regret. So you sitting over there in regret, and this person is in regret too. So both of y'all, I'm gonna go back to this Gemini card. Both of y'all are on the same frequency. Y'all want the same thing. Y'all give Love Jones vibes. So the question now is, why aren't y'all together? Both of y'all sitting over there deep in thought. What is the holdup? Y'all need to have the conversation. Hello? All right, let's get to it then. Shit. Because both of y'all single. Both of you are single and thinking about each other. That's weird. I'm going back to y'all sending text messages and then erasing it. Y'all typing text messages and erasing it. Y'all typing emails and erasing it. Y'all not answering the phone. Y'all are not having the conversation. Empress. That's what it is. Didn't I say this whole time I keep wanting to call you Empress? It's that fear. It's the fear. Okay. I'm not yelling. I am just going to ask this question. You can think about this. It very well may come out in the cards. But Empress, you need to have that conversation with yourself before you can have that conversation with them. Why am I afraid to invest in this relationship? Why am I afraid to tell this person how I really fucking feel about them? Why am I afraid that this person very well may be my emperor? Child, can I tell you how I'm scared right now? Empress, you manifesting them in. You are manifesting them in. We got Magician back out here again. So both of y'all are single. They're on your mind. You're on they're on your mind. You're on their mind. Somebody's not answering the call or making the phone call. Both of y'all sitting over there juggling Two of Pentacles. Ain't that some shit? Answer the call. Type to jump tables over you. Superhero. Didn't I say that this person steps in when you don't want to do something, or when you have to do something but you're scared to do something? An example, just real quick. If you two go to the gun range and you have to reload the mag and they put it in for you. I don't know if it's because of your nails, Empress, but this Emperor. Okay, so it's you give, okay. So they reload the mag for you. Got it. I got you. Okay. You are very fucking sassy, by the way. I just saw you tell this person, I don't need you to do that. Just put them in. You are very bossy. They don't mind that you're bossy. But you're not bossy to a point where it's offensive to this person. It's like, yeah, she's bossy. I'm gonna let babe run her mouth. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. They just said I'm gonna let babe run her mouth. When I told you that they bring you things, bring you treats, goodies, and things like that. Y'all seen those videos of people, showing up to their girl's house late and then they just hand them a taco, stuff a burrito in their mouth or something, like, here's some food, shut up, here's a blanket, shut up, here's your coffee, lay back, shut up. This is how that person spoils you. That's cute. This type to jump tables over you, that's them. That is them, all the way, all the way. That's your superhero, and you are their star. Wow. We got Emperor and Empress already on the board. What is the holdup? Both of y'all are sitting there knowing that this relationship is golden. Both of y'all. Both of y'all. Both of y'all. And both of y'all. I'm not understanding. What's the holdup? What we holding out here for? Both of y'all need to pray and walk away from any and all fears that you have. Hello. Both of y'all are sitting over there in hermit, thinking about one another. This is crazy. Both of you are making strategic moves to save, and by save, I'm getting that you're saving yourself. You're making strategic moves to learn you better. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, cool, perfect. You both are, identifying your own red flags and taking inventory on what's going on in here and up here. That's wonderful. And you're both missing each other. Emperor, it's not a spell. Empress, it's not a spell. You both are crushing on each other and missing each other sexually, and hello. I mean, that's why the hell I'm hot. That's why I'm hot. It's not a spell. It's divine intervention, okay? You both are crushing on each other and not having a conversation. Wow. This Emperor feels like they're keeping it on reserve for you, Empress. Keeping it on reserve for you. Wow. Okay, so back to always on my mind and the sun. You are their entire wish, girl, and they are clearly yours. So what the hell is the holdup? Both of y'all are single and sitting off in despair. Are you afraid to be hurt? Of course. Are you scared that giving it your all this time, it's going to work out? Of course. Are you scared that it won't? Yeah, but that will also be the fear that's going to motivate you to make sure that it does work and that you both don't fail at this. Wow. You two have imprinted on one another. I can't get you off my mind. I cannot let you go. Every fucking dream is fucking about you. This is why they think it's a love spell. This is why they thought, let me correct that. This is why they thought it was a love spell, because every dream seems to be about you. It seems to reference you or take them back to you. Even if they're dreaming about other people, let's say this person has a dream. And I don't know why Dom DeLaReese just came up. That could be someone's name. That could be somebody's pet name. Dom DeLaReese, Reese's Cups. Could be significant here. But let's just say that that is the person that was in the dream, but they knew it was you. Let's just say that, Chris Pratt. I don't know why that name came up. Chris Pratt was in a dream, Empress, that you had, and you knew it was about them. Let's say that there was a T-Rex in the dream and it was chasing you down. That was your fear. Your fear of this big fucking thing that I cannot control. I cannot put a lasso around it. I can't put a collar on it and yank it by its neck and drag it where the fuck I want it to be. This wild beast that's out here that just wants to play and wants to play in the middle of the street, and it has me in the middle of the road. We got cars coming both directions, and I don't know if I get out the car and am I going to be safe. I don't know if, I'm going to literally chase this animal into oncoming traffic and hurt myself. And these are all metaphors, people, but this is what happened earlier today. But what I'm saying is, Empress, you are afraid to allow yourself to love. Get a handle on that, okay? Get a handle on that, because everything that you ask for is where? Hello? Okay. So you two have imprinted on each other. I know y'all hate when I tap on the desk with the cards. I'm catching on that it's a little loud on your end. This may be for you, this may be for them. I said someone has childhood wounds, right? I'm gonna go back to the dog that was out in the streets. I'm going to go back to my own child saying this bitch always bringing in stray animals, okay? Empress or emperor, you may feel that your mother took in random people, random strays, and took care of them, neglected you, okay? You may feel that other people got in the way of your mother providing love, attention, and affection to you. There is something there. There's a correlation, okay, between this card, the mother card, and fear. And what did I say is on the opposite side of fear? Everything that you asked for. Look into that. What did I say is on the opposite side of fear? It's literally like, hello, you asked for it, you manifesting it. Something from your past, your childhood, is blocking you. This may not even be about your mother, okay? But this is damn sure about a childhood wound. Could be a father, could be an aunt, could be an uncle, could be an auntie, could be a, substitute teacher that was at your school. I don't know why that just came in. Just real quick, real fast, I'm gonna give you a little story. I had a play mother and father when I was in gymnastics, that's what it's called. When I was taking gymnastics, that's what it's called. I was about 5, 6, something like that. Okay. My mother would drop me off, right? And it was like at somebody's campsite too. So she would drop me off early in the morning and pick me up because the sun was just about to go down. But when I got there, I was scared. I was terrified because I was there with a mixed group. And I mean like mixed race group. We're talking about a black child from the hood going out into the campgrounds in the woods, okay? We had white, Asian, Spanish, Filipino, just everything, a plethora of things. These are new faces. So as I got there, there's this couple, a girl and a boy. I can't remember their name. I don't know why I want to call him Ty right now. I think that was his name. But needless to say, the couple that was there literally scooped me up, held me until I stopped crying, and literally became my play mother and play father, okay? There's nothing scary about this story, but what I'm saying is this young couple that had to be in their early 20s that took me under their wing and protected me while I was there. And mind you, I had my very first Carl, if you're watching this, sweetheart, I love you for life. I love you for life, okay? My very first boyfriend, his name was Carl. We had this really bad thunderstorm. The lights went out and everything, and I was petrified. And my play father, again, picked me up, scooped me up, and held me the entire time the storm was going on. And when he sat me down, Carl would hold my hand, and my father was rocking me, his girlfriend was right here, and we were like all rocking together, okay? So I was well protected and well loved on. But it also created that sense of my mother just abandoned me in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you grow up, you start to look back at your childhood and be like, it wasn't what you thought it was in that moment because you were petrified. She didn't abandon me in the woods. She fucking drove away. She drove away. When she dropped me off at ballet school, she drove away. When she dropped me off at piano lessons with some stranger in her house, she drove away. When she dropped me off at what's that thing called? Catholic school with the nuns that like to gather the rules and clock you over your hand and swipe it right in front. Like the nuns actually used to put your hand right next to your face. This is weird, okay? And I think it was only one nun that did this. She'd be like, put your hand right next to your face. And then she would whack it from right here, so it would crack your knuckles, but it would whoosh past your face. It was almost like she wanted to catch your nose. But anyway, the point of the matter is, it wasn't even your mother, okay? So yeah, I can tell you these stories now, but in those moments, it was petrifying. So Emperor, Empress, there are things that you need to look back over from your childhood, because on the other side of that fear of abandonment, of being alone as a child, or being left, or being pushed aside as a child, or whatever the fuck it was, your lover is waiting for you, okay? Use your intuition, sweetheart. Recalibrate yourself and reevaluate what the fuck it is and what it was not, all right? You are your own superhero. I say this in all of my reads. Your parents are supposed to be your first protectors, and when they fail that mission, who steps in? You do. You do. All right? Empress, you may be afraid that the emperor needed, time and space so that they could heal their own childhood wounds, so that they could be a better protector for you. They're working on that. Emperor, you may feel the same way about the Empress. There were some clingy moments where you felt like if there was a thunderstorm and she'd cringe a little bit, you felt like, oh my God, do I always have to hold you? No, you don't. But damn, get her mind off of it. You will always have to have a transitional moment, okay? Something will always trigger you. That doesn't mean that you have to shrink. That doesn't mean you have to revert back. That also doesn't mean that you have to judge somebody just because they're going through something. Right now, case in point, is a helicopter or an airplane that's flying over my house right now, and it sounds really fucking close. Even the walls are rattling. They'll never do that. Right, but what I'm saying is that may be a triggering moment for someone, okay? If you're going to judge them, don't be with them. I said it. Don't be with them. If you can't have compassion for them in that moment and get them away from that, be like, okay, well, let's go play some video games or something. Let me distract you, pull you away from that. You don't even have to be in a relationship to be able to do that, people. That's really just being kind to someone. It really the fuck is. That bird just said, I'm singing now. Thank you. We're going to move on. Have compassion. But if you are not prepared to be your own superhero, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And this is exactly what Rue said. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Okay? Moving on. The funny thing is, I said moving on, and we got Scorpio exiting the building, exiting the room. Star energy, you may be a Scorpio. You may be a lover. Who's the Scorpio? Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Scorpio, you are the bad habit. You are the bad habit in the situation. Capricorn, take the chance. I said this earlier. About love coming in during the holiday season, just as the autumn leaves start to change color. As the season changes, that's when your lover is going to come in. That's when they'll find the confidence to actually come into you, right? I'm gonna get some clarification on who this Scorpio is and these bad habits. Actually, this bad habit card landed right on top of Mother. And we were just talking about kicking your fears, going back and revisiting your childhood and reevaluating what happened. That's what that is. So star energy, I'm gonna get some clarification because again, we have Libra and Gemini already on the board. So you may be an air or water sign. The chance. And projections. Projections is on bad habits, and with the Mother, Scorpio, judgmental much. Scorpio, why am I feeling like you're the blocker? Everything around you says, It just says, I'm getting a big X on top of you. Circling Scorpio is bad habits, projection, judgmental much, High Priestess, and King of Wands. Are you a blocker? Let's ask, who's the Scorpio? Because the energy that I'm getting off of that is like, yeah, you are. Confirmation. Straight from upstairs. Alright, confirmation again, because somebody said, how you know? That's so weird. How you know? This is how I know. Scorpio, you're the blocker. Empress, maybe this is why you have not reached out, why you haven't said anything to this Emperor, because they were in a connection with a Scorpio. Wow, it flipped and rotated. But they've been watching you. Who's watching? Who's watching you? Who's watching? The Emperor is watching you. We got Aries and homegirl and sister flipped out on top of flower bomb. So Scorpio, this is who you are. That's who you are in this situation, in this math equation here. Causing this Emperor anxiety, but they've been watching this Libra air sign. We have Aries and which came out on top of admired and anxiety. So again, I'm gonna say this, Emperor, you have been watching this Empress. Neither one of you have had a conversation about the other, but both of you miss one another. But this Scorpio is lingering in the wind. Why did they come out? What's up with this Scorpio? The Scorpio is gone. The Scorpio is gone. We have retrospective that landed on top of Aries. So I'm gonna go with Emperor with this anxiety and admired card and dodge. You left the situation with the Scorpio. Okay, got that. I keep hearing I'm healing. I'm taking some time. I'm taking some time. We got this, and this. Oh, and ghosted. Hello. Yeah. Emperor, I understand. I understand now. I get it. This is why you haven't called the Empress and Empress. This is also why you haven't reached out to them. Why should I if they are in a connection? Good girl. My girl. Okay? Because we don't do that. You in a relationship, Emperor, you be in that relationship. When you ready to come about that, come on up out of it. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We don't know nothing about that, okay? We over here being unfuck bothered, chilling, dealing with our own shit. You're dealing with the karmic doing love spells, flower bombing you. Now you want to use your introspection. Last summer and ghosted. So you ghosted this Scorpio last summer or during the summertime. We are entering in the summertime, so you're about to ghost this Scorpio. Didn't I say just a minute ago that come winter time is when you're going to take the chance? Capricorn season. We got imprinted. This situation makes you nervous. I feel like I just told something. I feel like somebody just popped me on my hand and gave me a pow pow. Oh shit. I feel like I just told something. We got retrospective sitting right here. The collector, using their discernment, found the blessing in the separation, yeah. And there it is, right on the table. This Emperor is going through a transitional period, coming out of a relationship. And Empress, you are well aware that this is your twin flame. And both of y'all really miss each other. I mean, like, really miss each other. You saw me fanning myself a minute ago. I've since calmed down. I actually cooled off once we got to this Scorpio madness. Emperor, I'm also getting that you were called to leave the situation. And by called, I mean you were getting messages and seeing signs. And it wasn't just angel numbers that got you through. Because every time you saw angel number, you sucked your teeth. You were like, come on. Like, I know. You know that, oh my gosh, I have not seen this video in so long. There's a video of I think she's Latina. She's so cute too. The video of, you're single? You're single? Why the fuck are you single? And she's like, I fucking know. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But yeah, you were pulled in different directions. You're transmuting that energy. You're taking the opportunity to heal yourself, to go through your healing phase right now. Like, I'm not going to get involved with this Empress while I'm still going through this. I'm getting that this Scorpio is still blowing up your phone, showing the fuck up. Can we talk? Ass energy. You know how I started to read and told you that the dog was just in the medium, just like, maybe he wasn't playing. Maybe he was legit trying to get away. It took him no time to run to me. What the hell was that? Was that a text message about something? A web series or some shit? I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, Empress, you may get a text message at random. Wasn't I just talking about the dog running away and coming to me? Oh, damn. All right, let me get into it. So I jump out of my truck, right? And I pull over to the side of the road. I'm still in traffic, so my hazards are on. Hello, people, put your hazards on. Use your fucking blinkers when you are merging. Moving on. So the dog is in the middle of the road, and I don't know how he got out of the truck in the first place, but the guy is like on the side of the road also. And the dog just like darts across into the median, into the grass. And as I see it, I'm thinking he's gonna go pee. This dog starts up here and he runs all the way down. He's just like trotting. He hears his owner calling for him, so he doubles back a little bit, and then I'm calling to him. But as soon as I get out the truck and I what is it? I bend down, crouch down. I don't know why you can do it. That was a moment too. So I get out of the truck and I bend down and then I crouch down to like come to me. And I'm like, come here, Poppy, come here. So he comes to me and then like just nestles in like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like he's being saved. And even when the owner comes, he like sits down in between my legs and he's just still like holding his face right here. So Emperor, do you feel like you need to be saved from this situation? Because as the guy approached us, it was like he didn't want to move. The dog did not want to move. He like leaned into me, as a matter of fact. That was weird. And when the guy was like, you know, you could take him, and as he walked up to me, I swear he was about to hit him. And I'm like, don't hit him. Like, just don't do that. That's probably why he wants to leave you. Emperor, was this Scorpio abusive? Were you in a toxic connection? This card is looking up at me and I'm trying not to pick it up. But yeah, sweetheart, you left because you were not getting tender love where you were at. And it is obvious. It is obvious. Your ass darted across the fucking street into the median and some blonde-headed bitch came out and saved your ass. And saved you. What do we need to know about this Scorpio now? Remember when I said that this Emperor may be getting signs? That's how this all started. The Emperor may be getting signs and synchronicity. The Emperor got a message that it's time. Okay, RIP landed right on top of Hierophant. I said, what happened to the Scorpio now? Emperor, you are literally trying to run away and flee the situation. I think Empress, you know that. I feel like you know that this Emperor needs tender love. You know instinctively, intuitively, that your lover is hurt somewhere on the side of the road trying to run away. Child, what's the Emperor doing right now? Wow. Direct message. Direct message. And as I said, I just got a message from someone, 5840 on the timer, from someone, and I started to say, as the Emperor leaves the situation or is going through, hermit. Yeah, they down bad emotionally. Okay, we got black magic and magician. What? I'm scared to fucking ask at this point. I might as well just fucking end it. We got why the fuck not? What does the Empress need to know? We have Aquarius, air sign. Empress, you need to know that this Emperor is looking at themselves differently now. This situation made them look at themselves differently. I'm getting that this Scorpio told them that they were the villain. I'm getting that this Scorpio made this Emperor feel that they were the villain. Now, whether or not they were the villain and did wrong to you, I have not tapped into that. But what I'm saying is this Emperor is looking at themselves differently now because of this relationship. And that's what a whole karmic ass relationship does. It grows this person up. Secrets. I just said that this Scorpio is making them feel like the villain. So Scorpio may have held things back from the Emperor as well. I don't really care about that. I don't care because we got RIP sitting out here. Yeah, this Emperor is guarded now. We got secrets and guarded. Wow. Wow. Left for the karmic, landed right on top of Dodge. So the Scorpio left them for karmic. I'm getting that this Emperor may have left you, Empress, for this Scorpio. And in turn, the Scorpio has since left them, abused them financially, physically. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it because I have to. The way that she spoke to them, wasn't I talking about community? Oh, wow. The way that she spoke to them was vile, okay? What does the Empress need to know? Meditation is your medication. Keep doing what you're doing, Empress. Healing is your currency, Empress. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Even when you meditate and you may, feel your Emperor tapping into you, talk to them, pray for them as you need to, but you will have to allow them to go through their healing process, okay? You cannot save someone that cannot save themselves. I'm going to say that again. You cannot save someone that cannot save themselves, okay? Should I pull tarot? We're on one of those here. These are the longest fucking reads. I need to shorten these up. See through them heavy in the world. Hello? You cannot save someone that cannot save themselves. You can't even save nobody, okay? You can protect someone, but they have to, once again, save themselves first. We got sees through you heavy and commitment. What's going to be the outcome? Wow, sophisticated foresight. Hallelujah. I said you can't save someone unless they save themselves. This Emperor is going to get help. Empress, you continue with the help that you are getting. It may very well be your friends. Like I said, they provide confidence for you, helped you go through some dark days. Your divine energy. Hello? Keep doing what you're doing, Empress. I feel like you were talking to me about this situation to ask if this was the time for you to reach out to them. It is not. You actually have to let this person come to you. I know you didn't want to hear that, but you have to let them come to you, okay? They still need to go through their cooking process. They just got put right back in the oven, okay? What else does the Empress need to know? This flew all the way over on top of homegirls and sisters and flower bombing. Are they still in that energy? I hear you, Empress. Are they still in that energy? They tried it. It's in reverse, so no, they're not. They were looking for your energy elsewhere, thinking that they can find someone like you I just heard, and I know it's a song, Someone to Love, but I'm looking for someone like you to love. So Empress, your boundaries were hella strong when you were with this person. They were not, I said this earlier, they were not an emperor as of the time that you met them. They were still in their player ways. There's your telepathic communication. They were still in their player ways. You asking me a lot of questions, girl. You just need to call me for personal, because right now I'm trying to decipher your questions and what I'm getting. So you're asking, are they still in their player ways? Are they still living with this Scorpio? Are they still with the Scorpio? That's not your concern. And I get that you're asking that from a scared place, okay? We are back on to your bad habits, their bad habits. Like I said, both of y'all have some bad habits to deal with. While you're asking questions, I'm trying to see where they are. And all I can see is you being frantic and asking. And when I say that you're asking me questions, this may not be something that you want to admit, but this is what your higher self is asking. So the you that is 5 years down the line, you're asking, how did I get here? How can I achieve this moment right here? So you today is sitting on the couch watching this, or on the toilet watching this, wherever the fuck you sitting at, and listening, well, what's going to be the outcome for this? So 5 years down the line, that is the person that I'm talking to. Somebody just asked me that, so that's why I had to explain. Clutch your pearls. There's a secret to be revealed. Go with your first thought. If your first thought was, I know I'm gonna have to wait for them, you are. You don't have to, but this particular person, you're gonna have to wait. I did say earlier that come fall time, you're gonna get a text, a random ass text message. You may have changed your number, may have blocked them. This person is going to get to you if they want to get to you. If they are still stuck in fear, if they are still stuck in, being ashamed of what they did, what happened between the connection with you and them, then you won't hear from them. But that also means that that person has not healed that portion of them, okay? That they are still in this karmic ass energy. But again, I am tapping into you all's higher self. So every day you wake up, you can make the choice to go this way or that way, but I am tapping into your higher self. So your karmic self is over the fuck here doing this shit, okay? Your higher self is the emperor that I'm talking to. But again, clutch your pearls. Secret is go with your first thought. We got Black Widow right behind that. Tell me about this Black Widow. Not the wolf. Pink wolf. Vulnerable. And ego death. Wow. I have never gotten these cards back to back like this. We are talking about Black Widow, not the wolf. Pink wolf, and vulnerable. So this emperor right now, their higher self is telling you it wasn't the fuck me. It was this bitch. It wasn't me. It was her. I've never gotten these cards like that. Black Widow, Pink Wolf, not the wolf, and vulnerable. So again, this emperor's higher self, the emperor that wants to heal, that's who's talking to me. That's who I'm talking about, okay? And right now they're telling me they are vulnerable for you. They want to be with you. They want to be with their twin flame. The lover is the star energy. That Scorpio, judgmental, King of Wands, bad habits that kept them in the loop of karmic doing love spells and options and homegirls and sisters and flower bombing. That's this Black Widow, Pink Wolf. They're saying that they are not the wolf. And I said, regardless of if they left you for them, they're telling you now, I see the mistake. I see the mistake. I am going through my ego death. Being protective over my heart. Stuck in hangman. Trying to astral project to you. Again, this is the conversation that I'm having. I just said that. Wow. Whew. goodness gracious. They looked in the fucking mirror and said, you know what? This ain't it. This ain't right. I'm getting that somebody also looked in the mirror and didn't recognize themselves. I wouldn't look like this if I was with the Empress. I wouldn't look like this if I was with the star. If I was with the person I was really supposed to be with, I would not look like this. And it's not just a physical thing. It's they are seeing their own energy, their own aura as looking at themselves in the mirror. It's like they can't look themselves in the eye. If you can't look yourself in the eye when you go to the mirror, pray. Please pray. I'm letting you know right now, there's a few people that are going to tap into this read, and then y'all can't even look yourselves in the eye, but you are judgmental about other people. How the hell does that work? How does that work? Tell me about this Black Widow. This Black Widow is asking them, how you gonna leave me? She has something over them. She has a carrot that she is dangling over this Emperor's head. This again is the love spells. This is the, I said she was popping up, right? Like popping up at their job, blowing up their phone. Emperor, change your fucking number. Like, and if you know people that know this person, tell them to tell her to leave you alone. Like, do the phone tree and tell people to tell her to leave you alone. It's as simple as that. You don't have to go talking about them in the streets. Don't do that, okay? Please don't do that. Just because you separate with somebody does not mean you need to badmouth them in the fucking streets. Don't do that, because you're damaging yourself, not them. So again, Black Widow is saying, how you gonna leave me? She swears that her love hits different. I'm getting that this is what she's telling you. She feels that she is connected you to so many people that you can't leave. Wow. It's given, if you leave, I'm gonna take something from you. If you leave, I'm gonna tell somebody something. I don't care if Emperor, if you made a sex video with this woman and she's threatened to release it, if you wanna leave, you have every right to do so. And tell your fucking story as well. I left because she threatened me with releasing a sex video. I was there, that's me, that's my face. But I didn't wanna be with her, so I left. And this is how she responded. She released a video, something that was private, something that was intimate for me. She released it to tarnish my reputation. This again is why I said don't go talking about other people. If they want to talk about you, let them. Black Widow. We got Queen of Swords out here. And this landed right on top of Houseway and hits different. So yeah, this Black Widow is threatening this Emperor. Empress, you know nothing about this, mind you. Right now, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about what's going on with this Emperor. Again, their higher self is communicating to me and telling me that this is the thing that they're battling with. While they're sitting in Hermit, juggling Two of Pentacles, it's like I have to stay with her to shut her up. I have to stay with her to keep her quiet so she doesn't expose me in some way. But sweetheart, you are in control of your own life. If nobody can hold anything over you, you have to take the chance to stand the fuck up and say, yeah, I did it. You aren't the one releasing the shit. This Scorpio is, this Black Widow is, this Pink Wolf is. If they want to release something on you, let them. The fuck? This is how you regain your confidence. I know who the hell I am. If I did it, I did it. I did it in the privacy of my own home. Why the fuck are you releasing that? This girl is gonna make herself look stupid by doing that. 1323 is what I saw. Anything else on this Black Widow? Yes, she's in her fucking ego. Anything else on this Black Widow? I'm gonna take it Two of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know why this is sitting like this, but I am going to take all four of these and see what they say. Oh, goodness gracious. I said earlier that this person, this Scorpio, speaks to this Emperor in a vile manner, right? We have their poly, not for the weak, commitment, and stop repeating yourself. This tells me that this Scorpio, this Black Widow, this Pink Wolf, has told the Emperor at length that they are tied to the commitments with other people, no matter how miserable they are, okay? They are tied to those commitments, okay? The Emperor is fighting back, saying, I'm not for the fucking weak. Even if they have to stand alone, they're going to say this. We have commitment. This Scorpio is reminding this Emperor, you signed on the dotted fucking line, okay? You can stop telling me that shit, whatever. Well, I'm getting somebody sitting down with their legs like crossed and leaning to the side, and she's just like, whatever, I don't care, whatever you say, whatever. You just repeating yourself. You say the same shit every day, but you still fucking here. Final message. Because I'm getting, Emperor, that you are still there. I'm not going to ask why you are there, and by there, meaning you could have left this Black Widow's place, right? Y'all could have lived together, you moved out, but you keep coming back. I don't care if you're coming back for a dog, if you're coming back because of a kid, if you're coming back because you did sign a contract and because you still have clothes over there. I don't care what it is. You keep coming back. And every time you come back, you engage in communication with this woman. Okay. Final message. This is what your Empress is asking, okay? And I'm speaking specifically to the Emperor now. The Empress is asking, well, if we do think about each other, we do miss each other, then what's up? Empress, at this point, I'm gonna let you know that you can continue to live your life as you have been, even though your higher self is asking, excuse me, where's my twin flame? Where's my soulmate? They are going through something right now. Excuse me. At no point in this, I was about to say in this interview. At no point in this read did I say that the Empress was waiting for this Emperor's return, or that she's asking because she wants them so fucking bad. No, that's not what it is. What it is, the Empress is actually thinking about, where's my twin flame? Your twin flame is actually the person that you dealt with prior to today, but they're going through something right now. Also, your soulmate, okay, two different things. Your soulmate is going through something right now. Okay? I'm gonna say that again because I know it was a little jumped up. Coffee is kicking in. And I want some more. Empress, your twin flame is dealing with a connection that they're breaking free of. Your soulmate is dealing with a connection that they're breaking free of. Okay? Trying very hard to keep their armor of protection up against this pink fucking wolf. And we have unfuck bothered and the world. Final message. Final message is honestly, you need to keep your, this person is living in confusion. Keep your own armor of protection up. I just said that they keep going back. So even if they are going back, they're getting into fights and arguments with this pink wolf, telling them return to sender. I heard with that black magic shit. I didn't say that, they said that. With that black magic shit, you can keep that. They are no longer attracted to this woman. Scorpio, Black Widow, Pink Wolf. This Emperor is no longer attracted to you. You are keeping them tied to you because of a contract, because of a obligation, because of social connections. That's not love. You are destroying this person's heart and spirit, which is only going to build on your karma. Empress, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Yeah. This person is having a whole tower moment, and the only joy that they get is watching you, Empress. That's all they can do. Is sit there, be sad, dealing with this Black Widow, but watch you. Missing you. Missing you and your tender love. Wow. They are not getting tender love where they at. Anything else? Yep, the world is over. Empress, remain unfuck bothered. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there because I got armor protection in the world. So it's over. It's a wrap. This person is not in love with this Black Widow. They are tied by circumstance. That's it. That's all. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm at 120. Bye, y'all.